Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today is August 11th, 2020, and I know I made an election prediction 4 days ago, but it's been a lot of videos since I've did one, and personally, a lot of views on the election have changed for me. So, yeah, let's get right into it right after I characterize all of these states. And just so you guys know, I'm not favoriting some because they will either be likely or lean. I know this is the most boring part of it, but gotta do it. Okay, I think that's it. So basically, why I have a lot of normally red states not colored in as they should be is because of the polling data. Now, I know that these states will for sure go to Trump, and that means like Mississippi, Arkansas, Missouri, Kansas, Indiana, South Carolina, and Utah. They will go to Donald Trump, but the margins won't be as big as you would think. Like in Utah, it will most likely be around 13. Same thing with Kansas. Arkansas, I believe it will be in double digits, but the polls do show only a 2% gap, which I don't agree with. Mississippi, probably be around 10%, and South Carolina, I would put at around 9%. And then Missouri, I would put likely margin, but as the polls would say, it is a lean. Don't agree with that. But let's get right into the video. So, oh wait, forgot to characterize Indiana. I was wondering, and Alaska, I was wondering why it was only like 111. But anyway, yeah, let's get into the video. So I'm going to start off with likely Democrat, and then move on to lean Republican, lean Democrat, and then so on, so on. So, likely Democrat includes Virginia, and it includes New Hampshire, and it includes Michigan. These states I think will be likely because I don't think that they will be a likely margin, but I think that it's likely as in Joe Biden will most likely win them. He has about, I would say, an 80% or above chance of winning each one of those states. Virginia, I would put as 95%, New Hampshire 90%, Michigan 80%. And same thing with Minnesota. I would say Joe Biden has around an 80% chance of winning it, even though it is tilting a little bit more to the Republican Party. And same with Colorado. I totally forgot about Colorado. Colorado is likely-wise, margin-wise, and percentage-wise. Okay, now let's move over to the lean Republican states, which I would put as Maine's 2nd District, Iowa, and Ohio. Now, I could very well seeing each of these states going to Joe Biden. Joe Biden's actually leading in the polls in Ohio, and I believe he is in Maine's 2nd District. But we know how the polls go. We knew that they do usually lean to the Republican Party, except for in Nevada and Texas and Arizona. But that does not change the fact that these states will be lean margins for Donald Trump. He will most likely win these states and district, and he will most likely win them by around 4%. Okay, now let's go over to the lean Democrat, which I would characterize Florida, Nevada, and Pennsylvania. Now, as you can see, this does get Joe Biden over the 297 margin. But I would put Pennsylvania as lean, as I think Joe Biden would win it by around 3 or 4%. Same thing with Florida and Nevada. Florida, the polls are showing him up by 5%. And Donald Trump, it only swung 1% in his way. And I do not see Florida swinging 6% in the polls. Same thing with Pennsylvania. Biden's up by 6. Do not see Pennsylvania swinging by 6%. It swung by around 3% in 2016. Hillary Clinton did not have that solid of a lead. She did spend a lot of money there, and I mean a lot. But as 2020 being a different election, and Pennsylvania being Joe Biden's home state, I think it will be a win for the Democrats. Now, let's go for tilt Republican. Tilt Republican, I would characterize Texas and Georgia. Texas, Donald Trump will win it by under a percentage point or at least under 2 percentage points. And same goes for Georgia. I could very well see these states going to Joe Biden. I would not be surprised if they did. And I would honestly love to see that happen because that would be a very big surprise. But I don't know. I just do not see the Democrats winning these. Like it looks weird to see Texas, and it looks weird to see Georgia as blue. It just looks it. It's just hard to imagine. So I'll have to keep those in tilt Republican. And as for tilt Democrat, I would characterize Arizona, which it is weird to see Arizona blue, Wisconsin, and North Carolina, which is it's also very weird to see North Carolina as blue. And same with Nebraska's 2nd district. Joe Biden's leading significantly in Nebraska's 2nd district, but we all know that polls in districts usually are not as accurate as state polling. And Joe Biden is leading by around 7-8% in Wisconsin. Do not think he will win it by that much. I think his lead will either tighten or expand, not stay the same by November. And I think if it expands, we could definitely see a blue Texas, a blue Georgia, blue Iowa, and blue Ohio, and a fully blue Maine. But I just do not see Donald Trump expanding his lead to the point where he can win these states, which include Wisconsin, North Carolina, and Arizona. I guess I could see him winning North Carolina if the leads tighten, but I really do not see Donald Trump carrying most of these states. It's just how it is. I mean, especially in the debates. I've been watching some 2016 debates lately, and I think Joe Biden will widely outperform Hillary Clinton in those debates. I think he will outperform Hillary Clinton, and I think Joe Biden will, quite frankly, destroy Trump in those debates. Donald Trump is not a very smart man. He does not bring up very good topics, and he does not bring up very good points. So I do think Joe Biden will win the debates as long as he is in his full fighting form, like he was in the South Carolina debate. That is why I think he will win most of the debates. But yeah. This was my 2020 prediction. Just had to make one of these because it's felt like a long time, just because I've made a lot of videos in between. And I will see you guys later today.